Degeneres has been performing on this very stage to sold-out crowds. Please welcome a true showbiz icon, Bette Midler! How does this feel? You're in your own home, really.
Well, I think it's fantastic. I think it's remarkable. Look at this crowd, my God. It's so lively. Oh, my God, fantastic. We've had great crowds, though. We've had great crowds.
I have not. I don't know. I never get here, and I'm working whenever I'm here, and obviously we're here, so you can't be here, but I'm dying to see your show. All I hear...
It's a good show.
Great things about it.
It's very pink. It's very shiny. Very feminine, very funny.
Yeah. No, everybody that has seen it has been raving about it.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see it. And I haven't seen you since our first year.
That's right.
5 years ago.
I can't believe it's been 5 years.
I know.
They told me, and I said, oh my God, it can't possibly have been. I could have had a kid in college by now. I mean, it's amazing. Shocking.
A smart kid, sure.
Well, yeah, right.
Yeah, a 5-year-old.
Woody Allen's kid. All right, never mind.
So you got married here how long ago?
I got married here 24 years ago.
24 years ago. Can you believe that?
I can't believe that. I can't believe that. And they said it wouldn't last. You know, I was married in the same month, actually, that a whole bunch of people were married. Sally Field was married that year, that month, rather. Madonna was married. Half a dozen other big-time ladies were, and none of them survived. I'm the only one. I am a survivor.
It seemed like the kind of place that people... Where was it? A chapel?
It was well, I wanted to say it was the Wee Kirk of the Heather, but it actually wasn't. It was the Twilight Chapel. And they closed their doors this year.
And what kind of person married you?
Well, we were married by an Elvis impersonator. But I have to say, he wasn't in drag at the time. He told us afterwards that he was an Elvis impersonator, and if we needed him for any further events, that we could call on him.
Oh, that's great.
But I made a lot of money saying that I was married by an Elvis impersonator, so I'm not unhappy.
Right. And so, and how long had you been with Martin, is it his name?
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
His name is Martin, and it was 6 weeks.
All right, and where did you meet Martin?
We met in a bar.
Okay.
Isn't that where almost everybody meets nowadays? Well, this was like many years ago, but yeah, we met in a bar.
Bunch of strikes against you. Didn't know him, met in a bar, in a chapel in Vegas by an Elvis impersonator.
Yes, and look how it turned out. We're still married. We're still madly in love.
That's more important.
He's all white. His hair is turned all white. Meanwhile, I look fantastic. I can't imagine what happened to him. But and our daughter is great. We have a 22-year-old daughter. She just turned 22. So we're like traditional. We're like a nuclear family.
And she's amazing. For what she's doing now is incredible.
She's a great kid.
Incredible. And also, what a cool career you've had. Just period. But that you opened for. Was this your first gig that you opened for Carson?
I worked with Johnny Carson. I opened for him at the Sahara Hotel. The cutest little casino you've ever seen. If you have a minute, go down there because it is untouched since 1969. It is so cute. I mean, it's like human scale. It's tiny, but all the stuff is still there from the 70s, and it's just adorable. Anyway, I worked for him. I opened for him, and he used to say I dressed like a stolen car. I mean, I'd never been in Vegas before. I was just a kid, you know. I was like 28 years old, and I was incredibly nervous. So I hired this girl that I knew from San Francisco to dress me, and she never showed up on the opening day. I didn't have anything to wear, and I got in the elevator, and this gigantic trunk got in the elevator with me. I thought, ooh, someone's coming to Vegas to stay for a long time. And then I got out of the elevator, and the trunk followed me to my room. And it turned out the trunk was for me, and it was the girl, but I didn't know what happened to her, and then it turned out that she had been arrested. When she came off she was arrested, she was busted for drugs on the way on the way in, and on my opening day, I had to go down to jail to bail her out.
That's hilarious.
But he was fine. He loved me.
But it worked out just fine.
It worked out great.
What a great story, though.
Do you think?
Yeah, that's
They're
fantastic.
not laughing.
Well, now it is.
I'm sweating bullets, my
hilarious.
God.
All right, we have to take a break. We'll be back with Bette.
Show.
What's the name of your show?
The name of my show is The Showgirl Must Go On. Yes, and I talk about it incessantly because I'm really proud of it. It's the biggest, most luscious show I've ever done, and I think it really holds its own here in this town. It's a totally entertainment-oriented town.
It is. Like I said, I can't wait to see it. I've heard great things about it. All right, are you going to play a little something from the show?
I'll tell you something. I'm terribly, terribly embarrassed because I wanted to bring my band, but you wouldn't pay for them, so I'm going to have to... I'm going to do the best I can. I've been rehearsing for 25 minutes on this song, and I really do hope it... I have this bedazzled especially for Ellen. This is the showgirl motif. It's feathers, and I'm going to sing this song. I sing this song in the show. This is for you. You gotta give a little, take a little, and let your poor heart break a little. That's the story of... That's the glory of love. You gotta laugh a little, cry a little until the clouds roll by a little low. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. As long as there's the two of us, we got the world and all its charms. And when the world is through with us, we got each other's arms. You gotta win a little, lose a little, and always have the lose a little low. That's the story of, that's the glory of, that's the story of, that's the glory of, that's the story of, that's the glory.